Some weeks passed since Zephyr departed Kalimdor and assisted Prince Arthas Menethil of Lordaeron with a strange plague that plagued the land. Zephyr's journey led him through the picturesque landscapes of Lordaeron as he approached the entrance to Quel'Thalas. The sight of familiar terrain filled him with a sense of relief and joy. The towering spires of Silvermoon City beckoned in the distance, and Zephyr quickened his pace.
Did you hear about Sylvanas? She's now the Ranger General, and Lothamar Theron is her right hand.
Yes, and they are both advisors to King Anasterian Sunstrider. The kingdom has seen some changes.
Remember the demon invasion 9 years ago? Sylvanas and Lothamar played crucial roles in defending the kingdom.
Yes, and the Lord Lightseeker and the Forgotten Crusaders were there too. They were instrumental in repelling the demons.
I would just like to take a moment to say how grateful I am to have all of you with me here tonight. We're keeping the tradition, the Fonslow Gathering.
Zephyr!
It's good to see you, big brother.
What are you doing here? Where have you been during all these years?
Do I have a seat on the table?
Come on in. There's always room for another Fonslow. Is everything all right, brother? Aren't you happy about Zephyr's return?
I am glad to see my son back. But I cannot forgive what you've done, Zephyr. You turned your back on me all those years ago.
I'm sorry, Father, but I needed to forge my own path.
Oh? And what path did you forge?
A path of aiding instead of fighting.
Oh, so you are still a...
Brother, Zephyr is here now. Let us not dwell on the past. We should focus on the present and enjoy this moment of having our family together again.
Yes. Let us enjoy each other's company and catch up on lost time. On that matter, let me do the honors. Zephyr, this is my wife, Loralis, and my daughter, Zelen.
It's a pleasure to finally meet you, Zephyr. I've heard a lot about you.
So, this is my uncle?
Yes, it is Zelen. Your uncle, Zephyr. And Finir, please greet your cousin.
It's nice to meet all of you.
So, my dear, would you mind telling your family where you have been all these years?
Well, it's hard to decide where to start. I've traveled from the entirety of Kalimdor.
Sounds impressive. I guess no other elf has done it before.
You don't know that. After all, our ancestors came from there. You should have learned that already.
Guthar, don't be so harsh to your nephew.
He's too gentle and soft for his own good. Just like you, sister, I wouldn't be surprised if he becomes a priest too.
So, brother, did you meet anyone interesting during your travels?
In fact, I did, brother. Reynalda, a troll who was incredibly knowledgeable about the land and its history. I also met Kiara, another high elf, who had some amazing magical abilities. And then there was Nasher, another high elf who was a skilled paladin. I found out that my old friends, Rusilius, Ryu, Roslyn, and Sinomu, had joined a guild that I found out about, Sandan. We had adventures together, and sadly, Ryu passed away.
And what, if I may ask, brings you back here now?
I just felt it was time to come back home, to see my family and my roots.
Continue, Zephyr. I want to hear everything about my nephew's adventures.
I reached a frozen land called Winterspring and had to fight a dragon. I almost died. I managed to find a cavern near a lake before I was taken by a snowstorm. There, I met a human priest just like me, Alexian Graham. We became friends and trained every day, non-stop. Alexian taught me a lot about being a priest and survival in the wild. We even went on a few missions together to help the local residents in my area. But someday, I decided to train myself, test myself in the wild, and then I left Alexion.
Exactly the same you did to me. You didn't learn.
As I returned, he attacked me. His eyes red. He transformed himself into a kind of wolf beast, ready to unleash his claws on me. But I was able to defend myself, and accidentally made him drown in a lake.
Ah, a traitor is what you are.
Father, stop.
No, I will never forget his actions. You could have become a paladin like Andalor and make our family proud.
But Father, I have always felt drawn to the light. I am doing what I feel is right for me. I even traveled to Lordaeron and helped Prince Arthas Menethil with a strange plague.
I don't understand why you would choose to be a priest over a paladin. The light refused to aid me when I needed it, and I don't want the same to happen to you. You could be so much more than a priest. You're not living up to your potential, Zephyr. You could be so much more than this.
Stop it, Father. I'm doing the best I can.
Well, the best you can isn't good enough. You're a disgrace to this family.
Gutar, you are going too far. Zephyr, can you tell us more about the plague? It seems troublesome.
Yes, of course. It was a strange affliction that swept through the land, turning people into mindless undead creatures. Prince Arthas, Jaina Proudmoore, myself and others worked together to try and stop it. We traveled to the source of the plague and discovered it was being spread by a powerful necromancer named Quel'Thalas. Arthas was determined to stop him at all costs, and I was honored to be able to assist him.
It sounds like you did some good work, Zephyr. I'm proud of you.
Zephyr, the Forgotten Crusaders have been working tirelessly to safeguard Quel'Thalas. We faced numerous trials and unexpected threats. It's been a challenging but necessary endeavor to protect our home. Things have changed, Zephyr. There was a demon invasion 9 years ago. The kingdom, along with the Forgotten Crusaders, played a crucial role in defending Quel'Thalas. Our people faced adversity, and we stood united against the darkness.
By the way, I wasn't able not to notice. Why do you have that uniform? Isn't that different from the usual Forgotten Crusaders one?
This is the uniform for our family. Father's wishes. Who knows?
What's happening?
Prince Arthas Menethil destroyed the entire city without reason. It's chaos.
We can't afford to lose anyone else. Zephyr, we need your help. Will you join us in defending our home?
Of course, Father. We stand together.
I hope Cousin Zephyr and Scribe and the others come back soon. I don't like all these scary sounds outside.
We'll be safe here. Our friends will do their best to ensure our safety.
No way I will let a priest save me!
What if it's your son?
Well, I will accept that just this once.
Touching.
Zephyr, no!
Father! Brother! Brother!